Welcome to San Francisco. This city by the bay is known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, delicious sourdough bread, and charming cable cars. But just a short ferry ride from Fisherman's Wharf lies a place shrouded in mystery and infamous history, Alcatraz Island. From a distance, Alcatraz appears almost peaceful, rising out of the bay like a slumbering giant. But don't let the picturesque setting fool you. Alcatraz holds a dark and captivating past. For nearly 30 years, it served as one of the most formidable federal prisons in the United States. Today, we're diving deep into the history of the Rock, exploring its transformation from a Civil War fortress to the ultimate symbol of isolation and punishment. Get ready, because the story of Alcatraz is as chilling as the San Francisco fog itself. Long before it became synonymous with hard-time criminals, Alcatraz Island had a varied and fascinating past. Native Americans considered the island a sacred space, calling it Evil Island due to the presence of malevolent spirits. In the 1850s, the U.S. Army recognized the island's strategic value and transformed it into a heavily fortified military base. The island's natural isolation, surrounded by frigid, turbulent waters, made it an ideal location for a prison. In 1934, Alcatraz was reborn as a maximum security penitentiary, designed to house the most dangerous and notorious criminals in the country. Its reputation as an escape-proof prison spread like wildfire, striking fear into the hearts of even the most hardened convicts. The walls of Alcatraz have witnessed the confinement of some of the most infamous criminals in American history. Names like George Machine Gun Kelly, Alvin Creepy Karpis, and Robert Stroud, the Birdman of Alcatraz, are forever linked to this island's sinister legacy. Perhaps the most notorious inmate of all was Al Capone, the ruthless Chicago gangster. Capone's reign of terror in the 1920s made him public enemy number one, but it was tax evasion that ultimately landed him behind bars at Alcatraz. Despite its reputation as inescapable, several daring inmates attempted to break free from Alcatraz's clutches. The most famous attempt, known as the Battle of Alcatraz, took place in 1946. While the escape ultimately failed, it cemented Alcatraz's place in history as a symbol of both human resilience and the futility of challenging the impossible. Section 4. Life on the Rock, a brutal reality. Life on the Rock was one of harsh conditions and psychological torment. The prison operated under a strict code of silence, forbidding inmates from talking, laughing, or even whistling. The constant sound of clanging bars and the icy wind howling through the cell blocks created an atmosphere of unrelenting tension. Imagine a place where the only view is the cold, unforgiving ocean, a place where the sound of freedom is replaced by the deafening silence of solitary confinement. This was the reality for the inmates of Alcatraz. Their days were spent in cramped, Spartan cells, with little to no contact with the outside world. Section 5. Alcatraz Today, a journey into the past. Today, Alcatraz stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era in American justice. The prison closed its doors in 1963, but its chilling stories continue to captivate visitors. To reach this island of infamy, you'll embark on a scenic ferry ride across the bay. As you approach Alcatraz, the weight of its history becomes palpable. Step ashore and you'll be greeted by the imposing cell house. The experience is made immersive by the award-winning audio tour. Their voices echo through the corridors, painting a vivid picture of life within these walls. You'll walk through the cell blocks and peer into the solitary confinement cells. A visit to Alcatraz is more than just a tour, it's a journey into the heart of American history. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please subscribe for more fascinating content.